Our last day, we're going to review graphs. A line graph. Line graphs are used to track changes over short and long periods of time. When smaller changes exist, line graphs are better to use than bar graphs. So remember, a line graph uses changes over time. Take a look. Here's just an example of a line graph. The time goes from January all the way to December. You are looking at the U.S. average price of gasoline per gallon. So we have the prices over on the left-hand side, and then the months at the bottom, and you can see the changes of the gasoline over time. Here's a question for this line graph. What is the stock price on Wednesday? So I need to find Wednesday on the graph, and I need to find the price in dollars. What's the sale price of stocks on Wednesday? If you said $8, you were correct. Our next graph that we want to remember is a bar graph. Bar graph charts are used to compare things between different groups. Let's take a look at this bar graph. This analyzes the breakfast of 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. You can see how many 5th graders like toast and juice. It looks like it was 15 by looking at the orange bar under toast and juice. How many 4th graders liked it? It looks like it was 8. Do you see that number right there? That's corresponding to the yellow 4th grade. And then the purplish blue 3rd grade looks like 5 kids like toast and juice. The students in Mr. Smith's class recorded the number of siblings each student has. The question asks how many students have at least 2 siblings. At least 2. Well, down here is the number of siblings. 5 people have 0. 6 people have 1. 3 people have 2. 4 people have 3. And 5 people have 4 or more. So how many students have at least 2? If I would add these together, I would get 12 students. Our next graph is a pie chart or a circle graph. Pie charts are best used when you are trying to compare parts of a whole. They do not show changes over time. A lot of times, pie graphs or circle graphs use percentage because a whole percent is 100% one whole, and then it breaks apart different sections. This is airline on-time statistics and delay causes. So the reasons why planes were late. A pictograph uses pictures or symbols to represent an assigned amount of data. A pictograph takes the form of a bar graph, but instead with a pictograph, you have symbols or pictures that represent. There's an example down below of apples. It looks like a bar graph using apples. Do not forget, pictographs almost always have keys at the bottom. Here's the sports played by 3rd graders. The key shows you 1 basketball equals how many students? If you said 10, you were correct. Here's another type of pictograph. It takes a tally chart and makes it into a pictograph using checks. Each check equals 2 votes. It says use the data in the tally chart to complete the missing row in the pictograph. So let's look at Alabama. How many votes did Alabama get? They got 10. In a check equals 2 votes. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it should have 5 check marks under Alabama. Another type of chart or graph is using ordered pairs. It asks you what shape is at 3, 2. Remember, you always go over first and then up. So if I go over 3, up 2, if you said the diamond was at 3, 2, you were correct. Let's quick review place value as well. 891 is a 3-digit number. True. Which number is written in word form? B. Which number is written in standard form? A. Which answer is written in expanded form? C. Which digit is in the tens place? 3,201. B. 0. Which digit is in the thousands place? 2,863. C. 2. Which digit is in the hundreds place? 9 is A. Hopefully, you remember a little bit about charts, graphs, and place value. Good luck on your MCA tests. I know you will do great.